Hatapu, Heru Nefer. Good to see you this morning. Looking forward to getting started. Heru Nefer. Heru Nefer. We're winding down the Kemetic calendar, headed into the epigonial days, the very special days in between the calendars. We're winding down, headed into the Kemetic New Year time. It's a great time to be here, great time to be alive, where we as African descended peoples are able to celebrate our liberation from colonialism in a variety of countries, able to celebrate our calendar, our traditional connection to the earth and the cosmos. And we're able to do so through the liberation time also of Black August, where we are now sharing and learning more and more about the historical traditions in the fight for liberation, and Black August specifically dealing with the work done out of the Black Power movement and those folks who have been political prisoners most of my life, if not all of my life, and are understanding and utilizing the tools and practices of the Kemetic Aha Association to help us be able to think clearly, to see, hear, and perceive the world appropriately, so that as we move through, we can not only work to better our community for our people, we can also work to get our folks who are behind the walls back to the family. And so we can then take that on in ways that we'll talk about directly going forward, in terms of the way in which we partner with other groups about these issues and getting them addressed. Last year, we did some work around the work of Dr. Mutulu Shakur and his work with acupuncture and healing and liberation acupuncture, and shared some work about the film about him that's out and that was shopped at the festival. Some of us got to check it out. Just sharing it with you at the start, at the top, so you have an understanding. This is not just about moving the body. This is not just about health. This is also about connecting to community, to a larger group and space that enables us to get what we need for our people, for our households, our community, our children, our families, so we can get free. All right, that being said, we're gonna jump in, we're gonna get this Adumbration in, where we're going to get our Shiasha, Asar Stance. We're gonna do the all over body check-in. Today, we're gonna bring in some new things. So we're gonna do the facial massage today. We're going to do the hand massage today. And then we're going to, of course, we're gonna do the form. Okay, so what we'll do is the order, we'll do the form, then we'll do the face massage, hand massage. We'll do our breathing exercise. Well, I'm gonna do a lot from the chair today, so it'll be easier for you to see how stuff gets done. And then what we will also do is we'll do our meditation, our breathing exercise, and then we'll get to the wisdom from the sages of the ages, and we'll bow out. Hopefully that sounds like that's something workable for everybody. So first thing I'm gonna do is, as usual, I stand when I do the entry bow. If you're seated, if you're standing, you can go from wherever you are, however you are. We don't have to shift in orientation. Just want to get this in real quick. So here we go. Uatchit position. To all the African, Indian, Asian, Chinese, Native American, and Pacific Islander masters that have gone before us, I bow. We bow. Teacher to student, student to teacher. All right, we're gonna get in this all over body check-in. So we need to get to a good spot. Okay, so if you're seated on the ground, you can actually put your right leg underneath your left, right about the thigh. So just the heel is elevated off the ground. And when you do that, you're gonna rotate the toes in a circle, drawing a circle with the toes, trying to get as much range of motion as possible with the foot. And then change direction. Remember to do your bellows breathing. All right, wiggle all the toes. And then start with the big toe, wiggle just the big toe. And then work your way down from the big toe to the smaller toes, making sure you get them all in. All right, all the way down to the pinky toe, one at a time. Okay, I need you to see it and visualize it. All right, next. There we go. Do this foot now. Switch legs, switch feet, and draw a circle. All right, change direction. All right, wiggle the toes. Let's start with just the big toe. All right, move all the way down from the big toe to the second toe, on the middle, all the way down to the pinky toe. One at a time. All right, let's put those down. You're gonna sit tall. You let those arms dangle. You're gonna work that shoulder. Draw a circle with the shoulder. And you want to work full range of motion for you, okay? But I want you to understand that we're working the deltoid muscle, we're working the trapezius muscle, which is across the top. The deltoid is right here. You're also going to be working part of the lat in the back, and you're going to be working what's called the pectoralis minor, which attaches to this bone, okay? So that's the muscle. We're actually working several areas of the body, just working that one shoulder, okay? And now let's take it to the front. Remember, let the arm dangle. Excellent. And now we go to the other side. And we take it the other direction to the front now. All right. We start with the hand. Remember, make sure it's tucked under. I'm going to rotate the fingers and at the wrist. Rotate the hand, the wrist, drawing a circle. You want to make sure that basically the hand is at the height of the shoulder. See here? There we go. So I want you to see it. You're going to rotate, so you want to feel the entire weight of the arm on the shoulder. You want to feel the forearm and the hand and the arm position working the bicep and the tricep passively. And with it being tucked under, you should be able to feel all the muscles in the forearm and the hand working as you take the hand around. Change direction. All right, wiggle the fingers. And then one finger at a time. One at a time. All right, we switch hands. And then we go ahead and we draw a circle. All right, and change direction. Wiggle the fingers. And then one at a time. One at a time. And so what we got here is we're going to sit tall. Come in a little bit closer here. So you can get a little bit better view. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to work the neck now. So we breathe in. I want you to look to your left. Breathing out. I want you to look right. Breathing in, look left. Breathing out, look right. Breathing in, look left. Breathing out to the right. Breathing in to the left. Breathing out to the right. Breathing in to the left. Looking left as you breathe out, chin down. Looking left as you breathe in, chin up. Looking left as you breathe out, chin down. Looking left as you breathe in, chin up. Looking left as you breathe out, chin down. Looking left as you breathe in, chin up. Looking left as you breathe out, chin down. Looking left as you breathe in, chin up. Breathing out to the right. Looking right as you breathe in, chin up. Looking right as you breathe in, chin down. Looking right as you breathe in, chin up. Looking right as you breathe out, chin down. Looking right as you breathe in, chin up. Looking right as you breathe out, chin down. Looking right as you breathe in, chin up. Looking right as you breathe out, chin down. Breathing in, front and center. Breathing out, chin down. Breathing in, chin up. 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 Breathing out, chin down. You breathe in, take the head around in a circle. Your next in breath, take the head the opposite direction. Make sure that you're breathing using your bellows breathing, taking the head around slowly, using as much of the physical range as you can, as much of that full range of motion as you can get. And remember to listen to your body and do what your body allows you to do. All right, next in breath, bring it right back to front and center. It's one thing to remember that these exercises are designed to be accessible for everyone. And so that even if you just get a little movement so that it's here, right? And this is all you got, that's okay. All right, our goal is to begin the movement, and through the purpose of consistent movement over time, we will begin to see different shifts depending on your body and what you're dealing with and what you're going through. This is a general class for general movements and general success. All right, for the more specific, for those folks who are really hyper-focused, we're gonna get to that in the next series as we move through this, because this series now, what we're focusing on is really more of the healing modality after we got the actual short form in. So we're going to do some Asar Stance to get us into our awareness, into our cosmic understanding, get us into the physical body. Now the shoulders are up. We're going to work on strengthening the shoulders, strengthening the thighs. And what we're going to do in that process is work on the breathing, work on the focus, and it's an actual standing meditation. And if you actually, like this video and share it, and if you're actually catching this on our YouTube channel, you should find our Asar Stance videos that directly teach you how to do it. We're not going to go over that every session here, because we know that you're practicing it and we want to support that practice. So we'll just talk over smaller pieces of it as we get through it here. All right, so here we go. We're going to get into the Asar Stance process. All right, Uatchit position with the feet. Pyramid hands. Shift the weight to the right, and you're going to step left, a little wider than shoulders width, heel first. Balance the weight, sit down on those thighs, tuck the bottom. Put the hands into the Asar Stance position. And begin. Pyramid hands. Holding the golden orbs. Rotating the hands into oneness. Into the turtle. Out to the drawbridge. Point the hands between the legs for 2 breaths. Into oneness. Grab it through the chute. Into oneness. Elbows. Into oneness. Right hand on top of left hand, palms up, thumbs touching, arm and hands not touching the body, hands beneath the navel. Rotate the left hand on top so the palms are facing each other. You'll see a ball of gold and white light in between the palms of the hands. Into oneness. Into the turtle. Out to the drawbridge. Point the hands between the legs for 2 breaths. Into oneness. Pyramid hands. Shift the weight back to the right leg, slide the left foot into Uatchit. Shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. All right, Uatchit. All right, feet parallel, shoulders width. Into the cow position. Palms facing forward, 2 breaths. Shifting the weight into the dua position. Stepping back and pivot, dropping the hands into swinging arms. And I'm swinging. Excellent. Once they stop, we're going to go into expanding the chest and stretching the back, sinking down. And we do it 5 times. Last one. And shake it out. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Excellent. Wu Chi. Gonna get our short form in. All right, sinking down. Step to the left. Pivot. Sun rises as we begin. All right. Grab a seat. I know normally we spend a little more time in the form. Today, we're not, okay? Just that simple. Because I want to show you a couple of new things and want to maintain our time as close as we usually do. So that way we don't have any challenges. So that way it will enable us to get it done, all right? That's what we're looking to do. Hopefully everybody's good with that. We're moving well. So what we talked about before, and we've done the face massage, the chi face massage before. So I'm not going to go into great detail. However, because we're doing the all over body check-ins regularly, and this is the face massage, chi face self massage is a part of it. And I want to be able to show you that in context with the work we do with the wrists and hands, and then we'll do the feet the next session. That way I have time over the weekend to get my little mani-pedi on. I'm joking, but I am gonna get my feet ready so other people can look at them. Because I want to be able to also show you how you can do the foot massage. And so this is also done not just for chi, but this is also, it can be called reflexology, can be a number of things depending upon the system that you work within. In our system, which is the chi self massage for the face, we do a very specific things. And what we're going to do is you're going to take your hands and you're going to rub them, first off, the palms together, and the hands come down in a circle. All right. And you want to see your hands get hot, not just from the rubbing. You want to feel from the center of the palm radiating outward. You want to feel the palm get hot as you rotate. Okay. And keeping the shoulders relaxed, adding that pressure. You get it as hot as you can. What you're going to do is you're going to take the palm and place the bone, the palm bone, on the cheekbone here, and then rest it so that the center of the palm is on top of the eye and the hand is straight up. So the hands are here, okay? And so the palm, the center of the palm is right over the eyes. All right, so once that happens, the hands cool. We do it again. Each of these we do twice. You want to see the hands get hot. Put them right over that bone on bone, the cheekbone. Rest the hands across the face, and it comes right up here. You can see right up there across the mucous membranes that go up into in the front of the forehead. You don't want to close off the nasal passages here. You want to be right on the sides of the nose. All right. Okay. Now we're going to warm the hands again. You should feel your body getting warm as you do this as well, which is why this comes after the all over body check-in. All right, now what we're going to do is as we get these hands hot, you're going to take that same palm bone and you're going to put it above the cheekbone so that all of the palm is over the eye and the hand is further up. Got it? So you do it and you're going to do that twice. And so you should feel a difference between where it was when the palm was on the cheekbone and now the palm is above the cheekbone, so that the radiating of the heat from the hands should be going right onto the eyes and into the upper mucous membranes right in here behind the forehead. As a process, you should feel that you're breathing a lot easier as you're continuing your bellows breathing. All right, I'm talking while you're doing it that second time, okay? And so what happens is you have your mucous membranes and passages come all the way up here, all right, and then they come down, again, with that hole in the throat. So what we're doing here with this exercise is we're warming the nasal cavity, okay? Not just the face, but, so if we're hydrating regularly, we're getting this going. We want to get this done to keep the nasal passages clear and to not have anything just hanging out in the nasal passages as much as possible. We want to keep them clear. And that's the reason why we're doing this, is so that, regardless of what you're dealing with, certain things get in those nasal passages, try to stay around and replicate and grow. And so what we're doing is finding ways to keep the mucous membranes clear, get the mucus out as quickly as possible, and utilize these healing practices. So now you're going to do it one more time. This is our third exercise here. All right, so you're going to get it, and you're going to place the hands right on top of the temples, right here on the side of the face, like so. And the majority of the heat is actually radiating into the temple. It's not necessarily getting into the top of the head. So it doesn't matter if you have locks or long hair or short hair in that regard for this one, okay? But the heat will still get through. You should be able to feel it all the way through, no matter what you're doing. All right, now, do it one more time. We're almost at our piece here. So you rub the hands again hot, put them right on top of the temples. All right. Once it cools off, you do it again. See those hands get hot. You're going to place them this way over the ear. Over the ear, I'm going to turn. As you can see, it just goes straight back. Keep the shoulders relaxed. So it's not here, it's here. And the hands are over the ears. And again, you just do the best that you can. Everyone may not have the same level of flexibility. So if you can only do one hand at a time, then do it one hand at a time, okay? So we want to work up. And so, if you're not able to get here, if you can do it from here and get closer, that's what we do. And you do it one more time. Every one of these we're doing twice. And you place it over the ears with the fingers pointing towards the back of the head. Okay, so let's see it again. Good, and you keep it there till the arms, till the hands begin to cool. Excuse me. Getting that mucus out, getting that white supremacy out of my system. All right. That's what we're doing here in Black August. Now, what we want to do from that is the last one. So you're going to rub here. Get it warm. It's right here at the side of the neck. Okay. So you want to get it underneath the jaw. And you should find that your 4 fingers fit underneath your neck perfectly for your neck. Okay. And you can kind of bring the thumb under. So the hand is like this. Right in there. And you should feel it. To be able to feel the warmth. And we do it 2 times. So we warm those hands. And we put them on. You should feel it. You should feel warm. You should also notice that even though we haven't meditated, that the head should feel a little lighter, that the breathing should be a little easier, because what we've done is through the application of not just the chi and the breath, is that we have allowed the nasal passages to relax and expand by the application of this moist heat. Okay? Now, what we're going to do now, so we should be breathing easy. So we're going to take this left hand, take it palm up. Okay? You're going to take this right hand. Okay? What I want you to do is from the base of the thumb here near the wrist, take this hand, thumb and index finger, and you're going to just rub up. Okay? In a circular motion all the way up to the fingertip, squeeze, then work your way down to this fatty part, okay? You're gonna rub in here and squeeze in there. You're gonna work your way up to this index finger on the left hand, okay? Come on around, nice gentle pull, get to the tip. Squeeze, rub down, squeeze in between the fingers, this part here, squeeze. And then we work our way up the third of the middle finger. All right, squeeze at the tip. Work your way down. The fleshy part in between the third and fourth finger, squeeze. And then we work our way up the left-handed ring finger to the tip, and we squeeze gently. Come on down. Squeeze the little fleshy part in between the fourth and fifth finger. And then come on around here. Squeeze the tip of that finger. Then you're going to come down. You're going to go this way from the wrist towards the fingers, starting at the pinky side, and work it in a circular fashion. Work your way around. You should feel, get all the way into the knuckles. Then you're going to turn that hand over and just pull this way on towards the pinky and the ring finger, keeping the hands relaxed. Kind of rotate over and pull, okay? Then get the middle and index fingers, come back, then get that thumb. Then you switch hands to the right hand, and we're right here at the thumb, so you just start where we started on the left hand, work our way with the right on down. Okay, and then we come back up. You want to get all the way to the wrist. Then we work our way up. Squeeze at the tip. And come on down to the fleshy part between the thumb and the index finger. Squeeze in there. And where you want to squeeze, you want to get in where the flesh is. Okay, so right where the bones are, and squeeze on both sides. Okay. All right. You're going to come on around and keep going. Same thing we did with the left, we're going to do with the right. You get to H fingertip, you squeeze. You come down. And you squeeze that little flesh in between and work your way back up. Squeeze the tip and work your way down. Squeeze the flesh in between. And what you may notice is if you've been paying real close attention over this last year, this is a lot like, this is kind of like an extended version of how you've been washing your hands, okay? As we've been dealing with this COVID. So a lot of this movement should not appear completely brand new, but we're just getting a little closer. Make sure to squeeze the folds in between. And come on up, get this pinky as you squeeze. And come on down the outside. And we work our way around. I'm flipping it over so you can see, and you press from the wrist palm towards the fingers. We're pressing the blood out to make sure it's getting out into those fingers. All right. Now this is the self massage. Okay. All right. And then once we get here, we rotate it over and we pull. We're going to go ahead with this pinky and then the pinky and the index. We come again. We get those 3 center fingers. Again, the middle and the index. And we do it this last time and we get that thumb. And now you can take it this way and squeeze, rotate it over, rotate it over, rotate, rotate, bring the palms together, rub the palms, we go in between the fingers. Okay, and either you can do it both ways. Okay, so you don't get one-sided, you switch them around. Okay, again, wrap the wrist, and then let the hands down. Now, if you happen to have some shea butter, it works optimally with shea butter. It is an awesome way to prep yourself for bed or to start your day off. You should feel the muscles in the forearms working from the work we did at the very beginning. The body should now feel nice and warm. All right, so now that we got these hands feeling good, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do our quick breathing exercise. Palms up, thumb and index finger touching. You're gonna take your left thumb and block off the left nostril, middle index finger in the center of the forehead. Breathing in, out, in, out, in, out. Fire breath. Deep breath in. Release. Switching hands, no breath. Breathing in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Fire breath. Deep breath in. Release. Both hands, thumb and index finger touching, breathing in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Fire breath. Deep breath in. Chin down. Release. Breathing normally, nice and easy. All right. Excellent work, everyone. Gonna sit tall. So today what we've done is we've gone over Asar Stance and form as usual. What we've added to the mix, in addition to the all over body check-in, is the Chi face self massage and the self massage for the hands. When you're working with the hands and the face right now, particularly because we're in these kind of COVID situations, please, before you touch your face, remember to wash your hands. All right. Please remember that. And if you're working with someone else in your household, remember to wash your hands, have them wash their hands. This is a fun exercise that you can do to build intimacy with your children, with your partner, as a way to show them and teach them how to warm their face up and keep themselves clear. The hand massage, you can, once you get good at doing it for yourself, that's something you can do for your children, for your partner, in a way that also allows you to sit still and build intimacy, particularly with the use of a shea butter, coconut oil, avocado oil, jojoba oil, something with a high emollients. All right. So you want something that's that way. And the reason I mentioned jojoba oil is because it's a wonderful carrier oil. And so you could then use that, and you can use that to blend with some natural scents, natural oils. You know, if you have those good oil, you can get on there like pure peppermint, essential oils, either peppermint, lavender, those sorts of things, pine, those that aren't necessarily rough on the skin. Jasmine. What's the other one there? Rose is another good one. Just in terms of feeling good for the skin, lavender is great for the skin while you're doing it. So something folks may already use the essential oil and have it either with their shea butter or their coconut oil. It's just amazing how these little things will shift the way in which you work with yourself and your people. So with that, I want to say it's time for the wisdom from the sages of the ages. So again, today we're going from the literary tradition, the essential Tai Chi Chuan, the essence of Tai Chi, and the teachings of Ptah-Hotep. So as usual, what we do with these, and this is a general practice that I want folks to get into. Let's say you have a particular problem, situation, a question that you're dealing with. You can go to your wisdom books and you can have the question on your mind, and you can open the book and it'll open, and you look on that left page and it'll give you an answer to what you're seeking, hopefully. Ideally, it'll speak to the situation. All right. So this way, what we're going to do is we're going to do it to get wisdom from the sages of the ages related to Tai Chi Chuan. So here we go. Clear the mind. Throughout the body, the mind relies on the spirit, not on the breath. If it relied on the breath, the body would become stagnant. If there is no breath, there is no external strength. If there is no breath, there is pure steel. And from the teachings of Ptah-Hotep. Clear the mind. All right, so here we go. And this is one that continues that we'll talk about here. So it goes, if you are one among guests at the table of a person who is more powerful than you, take what that person gives just as it is set before you. Look at what is before you. Don't stare at the host. Don't speak to them until they ask. One does not know what may displease them. Speak when they have spoken to you. Then your words will please the heart. The person who has plenty of the means of existence acts as their Ka commands, their spirit soul commands. That person will give food to those who they favor. It is the Ka that makes their hand stretch out. The great person jibes and gives to the chosen one. Thus, eating is under the direction of God. It is a fool who complains about it. wisdom from the sages of the ages, teachings of Ptah-Hotep, revised 3200 BC. And now we bow out and we say to all the African, Indian, Asian, Chinese, Native American, and Pacific Islander masters that have gone before me, I bow. Teacher to student, student to teacher. Ashe, giving honor, praise, respect to the ancestors, paying and bearing witness to the eternal witnesses of the earth and sky. I say to you, Hatapu, and return you to your day, your evening, your night. And as it is sun rising here, we will say, Heru Nefer, good day to you. Please, if this has brought you some support our efforts, check us out down here where you'll be able to like, share, hit that little button for the notifications when we have new content up. We thank you for viewing our videos and sharing with us, and we look forward to working with you in the real world soon. Remember, it is Black August. It is your responsibility to learn about those who fought for your liberation, who fought for your freedom. As those freedoms are now under attack, it behooves us to know that those who fought this fight 40 years ago, 50 years ago, 60 years ago, not only to pay homage to those who have gone, but to those who are still fighting and are incarcerated as political prisoners, that we may continue to let them know they are not forgotten. And there are ways and groups that are doing the active work to engage with them. We will share some of them so that you have access, so that you may do your part in aiding our people. Lachapu, Ankh Uja Seneb, peace to you, life, health, and strength, and posterity.